Alrighty! Y'all, it's time for Tuesday. I'm excited.
You're a bunch of crackheads.
I stick and love Tuesday. So, at any rate, as we begin our insanity, our brave heroes have talked to Lady Death, a Reaper of Etheria Expanse, and have introduced them to their own Reaper, the lovely and mischievous Thorena. And with that, there has been many a thing that has been happening. In discussions, they found that this sickle, Karina, that they wish to have from Desdemona, Lady Death, seemed to carry with it so much power that it was incredibly scary to fully give it to the hag that had asked them to do this. And instead, it gave them a trinket. Well, not instead, but with it, gave them a trinket from Desdemona's patron, Acosta. The idea being that if this touched this creature, it would immediately weaken them in the fact that they would become mortal for a brief moment of time. And thus finally killable. And so they set off to so with this, they've went and spending the last few moments within the Isle of Drakes and deciding exactly what to do next. And there were some scenes and some RP we want to get to. So I think we can find all of you within the Seven Stars Tavern with map of the Etheria Expanse, overhead various songs of triumph and warning echoing through the bar as you sit at a table with ether whiskey that just has a slight bird and makes everything go into psychedelic colors as you drink it. Just enough ether to not poison and kill you. What would you like to do?
So, here's to the amazing job you two did. Thank you for joining the Rasgard for your short-lived time.
Cheers.
Compensations will come to you down the road.
What will?
What?
What will come down the road?
Yep.
Right.
Sure.
So, Sabin, where do you plan to go after this? I feel like I should probably get back home.
Well, I was in Marquette, but
Right.
I wouldn't mind going to Wildmount.
We could travel together. We could go back to Wildmount and see what's going on over there. Sounds like a lot of stuff happened while we were away.
What part of Wildmount are you two heading to? Just curious.
Well, I had assumed that y'all were heading back to Wildmount, right?
Yeah.
So I figured we would travel with y'all back to Exandria and then head our separate ways.
Right. Where
we
in
have to have our
Wildmount?
other friends.
Oh, right. I don't know. Where do you want to go on Wildmount, Sabin?
I mean, I always love the Menagerie Coast. I've always got a bed there.
We could go there.
Oh, so you guys are sticking together, huh? That's cute.
Wizards of the Toast at it. We're good again.
I think we're just traveling together for now. I'm sure she has plenty of business in Wildmount, and I don't like to be tied down in any one place.
Yeah, well, we're just offering to, take you back to Exandria, but don't have to travel together afterwards.
I think you hurt her feelings.
I'm so hurt. I thought I made new friends.
You can always come visit us, Crystal.
Where would that be?
We
own places in many spots, actually.
yeah, well, we have a house in Nicodranas.
Ooh, that's nice.
And one in
We
Roshana.
also have Roshana. And then you can always come visit us at the Well, I guess you can't. Wait, you're an elf?
Yes? Why?
You'll find
Have you
out.
been to Feywild?
Here and there, yeah. Sometimes my magic just takes me places. I don't really have control over that.
Well, if you ever find yourself accidentally popped into the summer court, just give me a ring.
Alright, the summer court.
So what is y'all's plan going forward?
To meet up with our friends that are headed back now, Warden and Laren. And then I think once they get here, we are probably going to go kill a hag.
Probably the less you know, the better.
Yeah. I won't remember it anyways.
Yeah, I don't really want to get into Fae politics, Archfey against Archfey or not.
Why won't you remember it, Sabin? Is it because of the brain damage?
What brain damage?
See? Oh my god. So sorry. He already forgot He already forgot.
I just don't remember many things.
Like the brain damage.
Clearly, I must have forgotten.
Oh, wait, is Sabin still a satyr?
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't have to be back and rock the ship. Do you consent?
Sure. Why not?
Sure.
Do you want to become one too?
Fae, you mean?
I was gonna say centaur.
Okay, probably not. I'll pass on that, Sabin.
Okay,
Wait.
snap. Sabin's now a centaur again.
Wait, can't we just send Sabin to the Feywild for a little bit? Do you want to go to the Feywild for a little bit, Sabin?
What? Why?
I don't know. You're a Fae now. Don't you want to go hang around in the Feywild for a little bit?
I mean, I've never really had a strong pull to the Feywild.
Alright.
Is there a reason you wanted me to go to the Feywild?
Yeah.
No? Alright.
Oh, sorry.
No, it just sounds fun.
Oh, do you want to go to the Feywild?
Maybe. One day.
But you both go to the Feywild.
Well, we can go. It's not like we can't get back to Xander anytime we want.
Alright.
You could go horseback riding and running.
Isn't that a bit difficult for Sabin right now?
Well, no, you'd be the one riding the horse and he'd be running.
Oh. That's a bit weird.
Kind of romantic in a way.
It's a bit
Alright,
strange.
Where is this summer court? What do I say if I want to go to the summer court? Like, do you have a building? Do you have like a landmark? No?
What?
Oh, I mean, like, do you have like a landmark? You know, when we plane ships, usually we target a place. I can just say the summer court. I don't know how big the summer court is, so.
Oh, it's so big. But I think it's more fun if you just come upon us, you know?
Right. All right.
Hey, Peaches' shop. They'll help you get started.
What's
So
up, Peaches?
Commissary of Fae.
So just when we plane shift, just Peaches' shop.
Commissary of Fae of the summer court.
Commissary.
Yes. Here, and Nylumia will flip you a coin.
Does it sing?
Are you Fae?
Now I am.
Nice.
I guess it would.
Was shoe polymorph, yeah.
Yep. You have it? Yep. Huh. Look, Shiny. It actually works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these two could be really good for your court you're building.
I mean, the court's a little full already, and also
You have
we
like 3
just-
members.
and that's fine for now. Also, we just met them.
You're not hiring at the moment?
No.
All right.
You
Don't
need
worry,
a-
your contracts for Rasgard last a while, so.
Yeah,
Don't
you
be a
put in
royal
some
bard.
work with the Rasgard. You know, maybe, you know, pick up some contracts and stop by the coffee shops and see what work needs to be done, and we'll see. You know.
Maybe I will go work in your shop in Nicodranus.
Also, there's a very extensive like background check. My husband Mars, he runs the basically our private security forces, and he's like going to have to ask you for like your maiden name, your mother's maiden name. He's gonna need to, where were you born? What was the street you grew up on? Several
Did you-
references.
Do you do drug testing?
Yes, but only to make sure that you have drugs in your system.
Okay. I think I'll be all right then.
All right. I think we'll be on our way then.
Heading to the Feywild?
We can go with that first.
Sure.
I'll plane ship.
All right. The two vanish. Aiming for the commissary of Fae.
They said Peach's shop, so yeah.
Shop. Off to Peach's shop you go. There's a bunch of course begins singing the song.
Great, Nylumia. You sent a Volstrucker straight over to the Feywild.
I do not know that, but
Neither did I, but
they seemed really nice. They make a cute couple.
yeah, they seem oddly familiar though.
All right. So then I think finally arriving upon the other ship with the blanket. You can say how you all disembark, the other two.
Wasn't the last thing that we heard that we were gonna be like attacking this person?
Stop it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So Warden, Netherlandia told me that they are planning a heist or a murder of said Lady Death.
So I imagine they're gonna be trying to heist it, and I guess we're gonna be the distraction.
Maybe. How would one distract an island full of pirates?
I think we just gotta distract her, right?
Right. How do we do that?
Well, we could find out where she is and have the Plank King shoot cannonballs into there.
Good plan. We try to find where Lady Death is.
You do get a sounding eventually. Like, hey, are you guys showing up yet? Like, me and Shiny are a little wasted, I think, now. It's been a little bit. Our two new friends left. You should have met them.
Who did you send that to?
I'm guessing Laren.
Wasted. Aren't you supposed to be assassinating somebody?
Oh. Yeah, I mean, the Hague. We're going for her. God. Can't we have a drink first?
Warden, I don't think they're making sense. They're probably too drunk on the job.
Maybe like they're captured or something and they're like under some sort of spell?
Maybe, but that just sounded like typical Naomi and Shiny.
Well,
Alright.
if you don't want to just send random cannonballs into the city, we can just find out where they are and try to go talk.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I really want to, but still, we should probably find them first.
Fine.
So what's the place called? Naomi, what's the place you're at called?
Oh, what is it called? I think it's Shiny. What's the place called?
What place?
What we're in?
The Seven
We're
Stars
in the
Tavern.
Astral Sea.
7 Stars Tavern.
Right. So the
Seven
Ghost and Pally.
Sisters.
Seven Sisters Tavern.
The
Whoops.
Seven Scissors. Scissors.
So Warden, they're saying the Seven Scissors Tavern. We should probably find that place.
Okay, and I'll start asking around for the Seven Scissors Tavern.
All right. Make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save?
Yep. As they say, it's on another. It's the next island.
33.
Oh, you instantly know they're messing with you, and then as you turn where they are, like what you see, 7 stars floating above a tavern. And they go, and they kind of, I didn't think it was like, yeah, no, it's right there. 7 stars, not 7 scissors. Sorry.
Ah, they were probably just drunk.
It's a whole different club.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right. I suppose we should head that way.
So do we go in and like kick the door down and just start stabbing people, or
Yeah, let's do that.
let's do that? All right.
My gosh. All right, coming in, you do see everyone in and about.
I'll kick open the door and shout so everyone can hear to let my party members go. Release them from whatever spell they're under.
everything goes quiet. And you see a bunch of very mean and awful-looking pirates take out various weapons that glow with bright ethereal energy, about 100 strong. And then, what do they see Shiny and Nylumia doing?
Shiny was just vibing in the corner. He was just like watching everybody and thinking that he's having super serious and profound thoughts. But then when it goes away, he's like, yeah, I don't think mac and cheese would solve that problem.
Nylumia is Coyote Ugly bar dancing. 0-11 on her performance. She's a little drunk. Whoa! Who stopped the music?
I just look over at Nylumia. What?
There you are! Shut!
What are you doing?
Partying up with these pirates!
I thought we had a plan.
Yeah! We do! Party up! What do you mean? We're talking about the Hague? She's not here yet.
Yeah.
We're going back to her.
What about the other plan? With the
Oh. Did we not tell you guys?
no.
Tell us what exactly?
Look, Laren. Look, Serena, show them.
Huh? And she kind of looks, and Threnna turns around holding a large mug about the size of her torso that is essentially empty.
Not the mug.
What? Oh my gosh. No, it's a whole different type of good surprises. 3 wardens.
That a girl.
I think I did a whoopsies.
When did you get here?
What? Her? Oh,
Yeah.
we had to bring her to have help.
With it, everyone's like, someone start the music again! Go ahead.
I feel like there was a massive breakdown in communication here.
Yeah, we weren't really communicating.
Wow. Did you guys get your thing done?
Yeah, the Plank King is like waiting for our command. He's gonna like start launching cannons.
Why?
We
Weren't you-
had a plan.
Weren't you planning on either heisting or assassinating a certain somebody?
Oh, yeah. That thing. We were going to, but we decided not to because we met these really cool people. One was named Crystal, and the other one was named what's his name?
Sable? Seb?
Sabit? No. Centaur Man. Yeah, no.
His name is Centaur.
David. That's it. David. Yeah, he's a centaur though now. Yeah.
He's a centaur now. He wasn't before you met.
No, definitely not. He was dude.
Shapeshifter, clearly. So we're not fighting anymore. Clearly.
No, Serena, come on. Show me your cool new thing you got.
What?
Your new thing that lady, what's her name, gave you.
Oh! And he takes out this sickle that has like finger holes for her to like wrap in like a brass knuckle. She goes, look at this! As 5 pirates duck under her as she swings around 360 degrees.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
That's right. As she puts on the table and then it bursts into a sickle. full. Sorry, a scythe, full size.
We might have amped up your girlfriend there, Warden, a little bit.
I feel like we've been doing that since we met her, so it's nothing new. So what does that do?
A lot of bad things. We realized. Okay, hold on. So, Johnny, can you cure my drunkenness?
Yeah, Shiny can cast Greater Restoration on her.
Oh, that's better. Oh, thank you.
Wait, first, Shiny's going to the way he casts it this time is he's going to find like the tavern dog and pull a little hair out of the dog and put it in a drink and swirl it up and be like, hair of the dog, here you go.
She chugs it. That's at the back of my throat.
You know I can do that, but less gross.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you. Man, I missed you. Where were you, man? We had to go through some stuff, and you. Warden, it would have been so nice if you're around. Aw, buddy. And then I think the spell finally goes over her, and she shakes up. Oh, sorry guys. I don't normally let myself get away like that. Yes. But we actually talked to what's her face. She told us that the hag, if we were to give her this sickle that now was gifted to Threnna, she would probably be very powerful and deadly and might be able to do things unimaginable, because she was also connected to this lady Death before.
So we're killing the hag this time.
Yes, we made a deal that we would use the scythe on her. She also gifted us this little trinket if we were to get close enough to her. And I think I'll probably hand it to you, Warden, because he'd be the one to get close enough, or Threnna, one of you. And once she's weakened, this should make her into a human. And we should be able to slay her then.
So okay. I feel like we upgraded in difficulty from this lady to the hag, but
I don't have any problem with it as long as Sterna gets to keep the size.
yeah. That's part of the deal, right? She's keeping the scythe?
I mean, what Threnna does with what Threnna is borrowing is up to Threnna.
I can't take another Reaper's scythe. You should just make me better one, Warden.
We'll work on that. We'll get you a better scythe.
That's right. They need it here. And, I mean, but look, like it's almost like, you know, a ring.
Did you not get Threnna a ring, Warden?
I certainly got Threnna a ring.
But not a cool ring, like not a ring that can turn into a scythe. Where were you, Warden?
That is number one on my priority right now, is getting you a ring that can turn into a scythe.
Awesome. You're such a good guy.
I do try.
We prefer the term whipped.
What would you like to do?
like rest here for a night before we go to your great aunt Shiny?
What? What was the? Sure. So he's gonna cast Greater Restoration on himself.
Why didn't you take a shot?
Oh, that wasn't necessary. I just thought it was funny.
I will remember that.
What did you ask me, Larry?
Oh, I was just should we go to your great aunt tomorrow?
Oh. You're talking about... I don't know what you're talking about.
And Sharnai, your
Oh, okay.
aunt, the Hague.
She's like my... I guess.
I'm your grandmother. What? You're gonna refer her to me, huh?
Oh, I was going to say like a family friend, but jeez. Yeah, but do we exactly have a plan? I mean, we're just gonna go in there with arrows blazing.
We should probably, if we want to trick her, we should probably disguise the trinket somehow, but not magically.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to trick her. We did try that last time.
Mm.
And also, we do have to realize she is going to be a little more powerful because of the other three.
Alright.
So maybe we should try to figure out a way to separate them?
Or murder them really quickly.
But... yeah, I guess.
I like the second one.
See?
And I don't see any reason why she would separate from them when we're trying to give her the scythe.
Could we maybe try to what's the relationship between... I don't really understand the relationship between hags and their progeny. Like, are they undyingly loyal? Are they share a mind or something? Because one thing I'm like, well, could we just like maybe try to convince them that they should have the scythe? Not actually give it to them, but like maybe, create intrigue.
I mean, we could try.
How would we contact them?
Do sending.
If only a certain king danced with one of them and made a little connection.
Matt, do we know anything about the relationship between the hags and their daughters?
Yeah, I think for the most part, you would understand, especially ones that are born the way that they were made. I tell you what, you and Naomi do a dual history check for me. And actually, can have Warden get on this. And heck, let's just have everyone make one.
18.
5.
18.
27.
It's because she reads a lot of books.
Yeah, I read a very specific book.
So, indeed, and much comes from this specific book. So you're trying to look up hags and whatnot. You finally find in the Book of Vile Darkness. Vile Deeds, Vile Darkness.
Oh, darkness.
Vile Darkness. A reference to the name Asharnai. The common name for her within the bounds of Wildmount, Exandria, is the Hag Mother. She is theorized to be the progenitor, ultimately, of all hags that do their business within Exandria. She takes in forms and sends out. Therefore, even those who are created by her progeny are technically her grandchildren or great-grandchildren. And to her, there is a strict lineage, and she has been around from the earliest records of those making deals with the Hag Mother. Even during the time when the gods walked, before the Cataclysm, before the Age of Arcanum. And thusly they have unwavering loyalty. Possibly they're unable to rebel.
They're unable to what?
Rebel.
Okay.
So I guess that leaves murder.
Sadly, if that's who it
If
actually is, that means
If
we
she
can't even
dies,
save
do they
her.
stay hags?
Would they be affected by that way? If they're already
Like-
hags?
Vampire.
So the thing with hags, like they wouldn't die because of that, but in order with a hag, they don't transform people into hags. They birth hags. So hag is by birth, not by curse. In fact, in the Vile Darkness, it's very much details this as a hag will often trade for a child, kind of firstborn type of deals, and summarily eat the child. After eating the child, he becomes pregnant. And after a course of time, births. A young hag, usually in the beginning form, is the one they ate. Having no love or ability for child rearing, they then will return this creature back to those they bargained, often claiming a type of I was just testing you type of deal. And everything seems well until the child's 13th birthday, when the transformation occurs, often killing or otherwise doing very horrible things to those upon which raised them.
Yeah, I should have read this before we went to Isharna, but there's that.
There are other. Okay. So. Ugh.
This doesn't really change anything, guys. I mean, we've defeated gods before. She's just a prime. She's not even a prime deity. She's just one of the lesser ones that walk Exandria.
Yeah, but she's like super tricksy.
Is she trickstier than Wolf? The one that killed you and Mars? I don't know.
Lolth was just evil
The
and
Demon
mean.
Queen in her own home.
Oh, that was rough. I'll give you that.
It was. I mean, we aren't going to be as full strength with just us. But I still think we can do this. We have Threnna. We have the secret weapon.
What?
Warden, can you help your wife get a little undrunk?
Sure. I'll use 5 points of lay hands to remove poison.
Ugh. I'm not that. No, I can't do a secret.
Threnna, you're the one that's equipped and kind of to the site. You're our secret weapon. I'm sorry.
Wait, I mean,
Plus, if Hope's not coming, we need a cleric. Just
what,
give
Ann?
her a side look.
Yes, exactly. It's been over a year and this ruse is still going on.
Oh no, Warden is practically blind at this point. Do you always just do blind fighting, Warden? Is that what this is?
Only if it's within 10 feet. Then I can't actually see. Very, very far nearsighted.
Mhm. Yeah, but this is going to probably turn into another Protect Threnna session.
Well, I think we've gotten pretty good at it.
Yeah, we are protecting Threnna experts.
Aaron, you and me might want to prepare for other magic users, because if she does have her coven there.
Right. Aren't hags very powerful when they're around their coven?
They get more powerful and extra stuff, yes.
Mhm. Where's Dolas? We were supposed to have a coven.
Only if we had a third wizard and not a cleric.
And I mean, it's up to all of you, but I do know of. It's meant to be a secret, but there is a city of witches.
Oh, where is
Actually, I
We've been
met a friend that just talked about that place. I knew there was a reason I was going to keep him around. At least we know where he's at. We can't leave
Wait.
the Feywild for a while.
that?
Quick
Haven't
sending
we?
to Peaches. Hold on. Peaches, there might be 2 new friends in your place. Keep them in the Feywild for a while. Thanks, I'll owe you.
All right, but you did the final
There's a loophole with that one.
Haven't we been to said city of witches? Now that I recall.
I think a while back, but we didn't exactly know much about it.
No, but we
We
saw
just-
a bunch of witches.
Yeah, we stopped there. We stopped through there.
What?
Yeah. As always, it's all up to you where you want to take this story. You just were fishing.
Do we want more help or do we just, hold on. We do know about those witches, and there is a certain somebody that we also might have learned that taught them, who could be there.
Are you talking about Baba Yaga or Tasha?
I'm talking about my ex-best friend, yes. And that could possibly lead to some tension rising. So we do
Right.
have to look at that.
Last time we were there, Tasha wasn't there, but she might be back. Go
You
check.
don't know.
Saban
Well.
talked to you about Tasha a little bit, I think.
Oh yeah, Steven says you met Tasha somewhere, right?
It was Tasha, and then
He said he met 3 wizards. One of
Yeah.
them was Tasha.
Tasha went
And then
down.
Mordekainen and Lustriel. I don't think I've ever heard of those 2. So I also think he might have been, he has a lot of brain trauma, that guy. So who knows?
It's so true because you have Bingle's hand, which is just so funny.
Okay, so do we make a trip to Kamorda? That is the place, right, Matt? I'm not wrong.
Kaimel.
Kaimo.
It's Kaimel, okay.
Gamorda is where it's shot. Yes, I think.
Yeah, Kamorda's near where Asharne is. Yeah.
Okay. Then do we make a stop at Kaimel first and try to convince a group of witches to come help us defeat a coven of hags and the Great Mother?
Why do I feel like we're gonna have an episode of guest stars soon?
I guess I'm not hearing a no.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, you just lay this out for me. Like, what's the long term? How do these things connect?
What do you mean? What part?
Any of it?
So, we have to kill Asharne because she wants this scythe and we can't give it to her, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And now that she has a coven backing her that we just gifted her, the 3 sisters, she's going to be super powerful if we go to face her. If we were to go find these other witches, and we might be able to convince some of them to help us deal with the coven while we take her on.
Well, what do we have to convince a bunch of witches to help us?
I promise not to murder Tasha, the one who's probably teaching them.
And Baba Yaga really wants the size, doesn't she?
Yes.
I mean the motor, but that's on the way. I have to take care of it.
I always wondered what the relationship between Asharnai and Baba Yaga was. Do you think they're like sisters or cousins?
They must have fell out at some point, though, because they're not talking. But I was wondering that too, actually.
You go ask.
I mean, it's worth a shot. I mean, we can see what they say. Worst case scenario, they say no and then kill us and turn us into cats. Or turn us into cats, then kill us?
Maybe turn you into a frog and me into a cat.
For some reason, I don't think they're going to be like looking for options. They're going to be soliciting us for opinions.
The frog thing is a theme, though. I vividly recall such incident.
Exactly. See?
All right, Kyle, right?
Yes, Kaimo in the morning.
Wait, another question. Sorry, but so she sent us to get the scythe, right?
Uh-huh.
She expects us to hand it to her, right?
Yeah, we're going to. Kind of.
Right. And that's what we need her to do, is to hold the scythe so she's mortal?
No, it's another
That's a
thing.
different object that we were given.
Oh.
She
Okay,
wants the scythe. We're going to use the scythe on her to hurt her. And then once she's weakened enough, Warden over there is going to put on the little thing I handed him that's going to make her immortal. And that's when we kill her.
Okay.
What is it?
It's like a hair braid.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a hair braid that was given from not Lady. Was it Lady Death herself?
The ornament was
not
given to Lady Death, but it was given by a Sharnai to Acosta.
Acosta.
Lady
That's
Death,
the one. Yep.
Acosta, and then it was like as like a kind of a gift of love or affection.
Could I like wrap it around my fist and punch her with it? Is that
Because again, I do a lot of things more flavorful. She does need to be within 30 feet of it when you do the killing blow, and she just needs to touch it initially for you to be able to do damage to her. And so the idea was she needs to also freely touch it initially.
freely touch it?
Does this thing... do any of you have like detect magic? Can you tell like what magic it radiates?
Can we tell magic it radiates?
And what kind of magic does the scythe radiate?
Necromantic. Along with a bunch of stuff. I mean, do you really... Is necromantic enough, or would you like more on the scythe?
So
I'd have to look over it.
I'm asking because like we can't magically hide it, but like what if we physically hit it, right? And like wrap the braid into the handle and then put leather wrappings on top of the braid.
Yeah. So the braid itself actually isn't magical at all.
Okay. So we can hand her the scythe with the braid in it, and boom, we don't
One
need to
problem.
trigger. Yeah.
We were told that we had to weaken her before we could use the braid on her. Correct? Pretty sure that's what you said.
Do
That
we
we couldn't
use
just-
the braid first or last?
That was the flavor of that she needs to be near it when she dies.
But I'm saying we couldn't just literally. I mean, could we just do what Shiny says and just hand her everything and they'd be like, "Oh, killed"? Because she technically becomes mortal.
Yeah. She becomes killable.
Okay.
Once
And she will
Essentially,
never-
right now, no matter what you did, you could never kill this being. She is so linked to Exandria and so linked to like the way the world works. Like if she like to kill her without this process, like how would we do this? We'd probably have to destroy all of Exandria. But this is a very unique way to actually be able to do this.
I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a perfect plan for tonight.
Oh, also, I mean, I am a little concerned that the hag mother, like, guys, let's be honest. We don't have the greatest track record of like taking care of one problem and creating four more, right? Like, who's to say that we don't kill the hag mother and then like the hag grandmother, who's even worse, shows up? Like,
That's an unknown threat. Isharna is a known threat. If we hand her the scythe, something bad is going to happen. Which
yeah,
I
but we
don't
have
really...
a habit of turning unknown threats into known threats very easily.
Well, there are two paths before us. One is definitely bad. The other is possibly bad. I don't know which one we want to take. I don't really care that much, actually.
Well, this is the last thing, my last suggestion. What if we make her mortal, bring her to the point of death, and then just be like, okay, you have to declare fealty to the Summer Court or to Nilumia or something, and then she has to help with the refugees in Exandria. She can do whatever else she wants, but she has to help with the refugees in Exandria. And she can't fuck with us. Like a new make her make a deal. It's very Fey.
I mean, she just might not take the deal.
I don't think she wants to die. Then we kill her. She won't have much option. She's either take the deal or die.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't get the thing we need for the Baba Yaga.
If she is under our control, if she is sworn fealty to us, she has to give it to us if we ask for it. Or we
But
can
we
make it a
already-
condition. We can make it a condition of the whole thing. Swear
We already
fealty
ma-
to us. You can't fuck with us. Give us the mortar and pestle.
We already made a deal to give her the scythe for the mortal and pestle.
And we did. We will. We have fulfilled that deal.
So you intend to break the deal with Desdemona?
No. We didn't say
Okay.
she can keep it. We didn't say Asharna can keep the scythe. We gave it to her. She had it in her possession. Then she declares fealty to us, and we take it back.
I'm just worried that will come back to bite us somehow.
But you're not worried just killing her off right will come back to bite us?
I'm
I
less
prefer-
worried.
I prefer my enemies dead.
All right.
And I mean, how binding is a fey deal at the point of a sword?
All right. So let's go maybe sleep and then pop over to Auntie's house.
Or Kaimo?
Oh yeah, Kaimo, sorry. My other auntie.
All right. So, all right. So, getting a room here at the Seven Stars Tavern, you can go ahead and take your long rest. Is there anything you want to occur as you do this? Any special long rest activities?
Shiny is sort of just like muttering to himself over and over again throughout the night, and looking like he's like super deep in thought. But otherwise, no.
All right.
And Matt, I'm gonna send you a DM in like a minute.
Sure.
It won't impact the long rest though.
All right. Anything else?
I'll cast a few spells, Tasha's Bubbling Cauldron, things like that to make potions, but that's it.
Nice. So you make some bubble. You use the cauldron before
Yeah.
you do this. I love the imagery. Okay. In that case, you're able to complete your long rest.
Oh, is everyone ready?
Yeah, I can take us, so that way you don't use any of your magic. I can use the boots. That way we're not using our own ability.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And have we been to Kyle before?
Yeah.
Yeah. He will use the ruby boots of plane striding. He will click the heels of the boots together 3 times and say the verbal component, which is there is no place like Kymel.
Place like Kymel, no place like Kymel, no place like Kymel.
That's what that is literally what the item description
Oh,
says.
I know what I gave you. Yeah. I remember providing this.
No. I'm telling the others that I didn't create that.
That is so cute.
Alrighty. All right, and with that, a series of bird feathers and bats begin to swarm around you. And as it occurs, there is this, I guess, cawing of crows and cats that you can hear, and quite quickly, you feel yourselves pulled, and you soon feel the light of day hit your faces, the warmth of a nice cold spring day. A kind of that mixture there. And you look, and you see the city of Kymel before you. Tall chimneys piping out black soot. The sounds of laughter of children, and most amazingly, your eyes adjust as you've been here before, and the glamour that just seems like a regular old town shifts away to the presence of all of you, along with the king of the summer court, Shiny himself, to reveal dozens of broomsticks in the air flying to and fro, each one with a cat or a toad or some other animal around, and boys and girls running through the streets, popping off magical spells at each other, turning each other purple and green in some weird game of tag, as someone yells, "I've been trying this one out," and gives one of the people who are at these large leathery wings as they fly and start dropping these color bombs that turn the entire bodies pink and blue as you have returned to Kymel, the city of witches. What would you like to do?
Shiny immediately jumps on his broom and starts flying amongst the people and tries to like get hit so he gets changed into a different color.
All right, get in, and you suddenly find yourself completely navy blue.
I look like a tiefling.
Yes, you do.
Aren't tieflings red?
We can actually be all different types of colors: white, purple, blue, red,
I didn't know that.
pink.
Not a ton of them in Vasselheim.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's not a very diverse city, I would say that.
Do you think it's because it's cold?
Yep, that'd be why.
Very well.
Was that Warden or Resh joking?
That was Rez.
All right. So walking in and around this joyful place, and you can see a package being delivered up top, as well as some kids sitting with an older woman who, or very all throughout the city, you see like small groups of kids sitting around slightly older people, some older children, teaching them basics, and they're like, everyone, let's practice curse number 5. Like, okay, curse number 5, the severe tripping of hazardous demise. The severe tripping of demis. We'll get that. Okay, and what would you like to do?
Johnny wants to learn this curse.
Okay. So you are gather up as you come close, and you get close to the teacher here, pulling themselves together. And please give me a description.
Well, you see this average height woman, long black hair, rosy cheeks. She looks like your average peasant woman who just happens to be missing an arm, but she's explaining to the children the different kinds of curses and hexes that can be laid upon those for particularly tricksy motives, such as tripping or perhaps making them go blind temporarily or permanently, but temporarily. And then, but one child in particular, when they go to cast their curse, it causes not just one person, but everybody to trip, and including Theodosia. When she falls, she reaches out to catch herself, but not with the one arm that you see. Instead, a tentacle shoots out from the empty sleeve to catch herself, and then she rights herself and begins helping all the other children up.
That looks
right.
fun.
Oh, hello. I
Hi.
don't believe we've met.
Oh, my name is. Sorry. My name's Flower. I'm new here. I just got enrolled.
She looks you up and down, and I think you're more than that.
I'm a late bloomer.
Jokes. Jokes.
No jokes. I want to know how to cast that curse. I want to know how to do that.
I have to scroll here. Well, I suppose I could show you something. Tell me, Flower, do you happen to know how to summon a familiar?
I do act. Wait, do I?
I don't know. You're a druid these days, so
Yeah, I do actually. Yep. This subclass of druid has can cast it as a spell or a ritual.
From in Theodosia's hair, you see this long tapering earring that looks like a bejeweled spider on a web, and then it just begins to unfold itself and skitter down her body onto the ground. And it looks like this small metal spider, but it looks up at you, and its mouth just opens up, and it's just teeth dripping with all types of nastiness. And Theodosia reaches out into the air and pricks her finger just ever so slightly, and a single drop of blood falls, hits the top of the familiar, and it begins engorging itself and growing larger.
Shiny will take a couple steps back. I'm not a big fan of spiders.
The children, this is how you create your dire familiar. You imbue it with more powerful magic, making it stronger, and thus able to take a little bit more damage before you have to send it away.
Shiny is going to snap his fingers and summon his familiar, which sort of like it almost looks like it jumps out of a portal, I guess, from the Feywild. Like it kind of jumps out of thin air, but the feeling of summer comes through along with it. And it's a chimeric fox. It's like a white iridescent fox that shines different colors in like at different angles. So all I gotta do is just prick my finger and he's gonna stab his finger and then put a drop of blood on the fox's nose.
kind of licks it.
It didn't work.
Unfortunately, no. To be a witch, you must join us in our coven. And, albeit unfortunately, there comes a bit of a price to the magic.
Well, I got plenty of coin. I got a bunch of those gold pieces. Wait, so is the whole city your coven?
No. Sort of.
So even the kids have a coven?
Well, yeah, we make different covens. And then, the other day, Sheila, she took and went around with Henry, and so we decided they could just be their own coven, so we just made a different one.
Oh, so it's like the witch. It's the witch top 8, huh?
3. Coven 3. There we go. 3. Everyone knows that. Are you sure you're a witch?
Huh. Well, Theodosia, thank you for that lesson. I guess can't be turning it can't be turning my familiar into a dire fox anytime soon.
I can't even do a dire thing.
Hey, I can do other things.
Okay, and the one flicks a little bit of blood at their little cat that turns almost like a saber-toothed tiger. Can't do anything as cool as that, I bet.
Shiny's thinking to himself, do not cast shape change. Do not cast shape change. Let me see. Okay, he got a 19. Yeah, I could do plenty of cool things. Let's see. What can he do? It's not going to break the bank.
Shut up, a snotty kid.
Yeah.
1,000 gold.
I can make lightning come down from the sky.
That's pretty standard. Theodosia can do that. Can't you? Oh, come on. You know she can do something much cooler. Right? You could be witch fight! Witch fight! Witch fight! Witch fight! The rest of the party can jump in. You all are here.
Witch fight! Witch fight!
Oh yeah, okay. Well, how about this? Is there a he's gonna find a patch of garden or something, maybe somebody's little garden or whatever that they have, and you know what? He's going to cast enrichment plant growth and make it super twice the normal amount of food when harvested within that's a half-mile radius. Okay, well, guess what? They're gonna survive the winter. So if I can thematically flavor it, so Shiny just sort of closes his eyes and the Feywild energy slides off of him like tendrils, and the spring energy that's already here just gets magnified into full bloom. Every bloom blooms twice as big, and there adds additional 2 or 3 blooms to it. Fruits and vegetables grow bigger.
Ooh, we can make such good pies.
You could probably even make a carriage out of one of the pumpkins.
I learned that. Do you know how to do that? Theodosia, can you do that?
I can. It's not my specialty. That would be my sister, but she did teach me how to do it. And Theodosia goes over to one of the pumpkins, and her tentacle arm kind of comes out. And it's significantly longer than her fleshy arm. And she traces a symbol down on the ground and pricks her finger again. A single drop of blood goes down, and it hovers over the symbol on the ground, and then it flares, and the pumpkin begins rolling forward. Its vines turning into rolling under it, growing larger and longer, and it turns into this magnificent carriage. And then the door opens, but then it falls off. Like I said, it's not my specialty. Misty's much better at it than I am.
So is this like just a whole town of wizards?
No,
Witches.
Witches. Is there a difference?
Yes. A very big.
I think we are gonna have a witch fight. Those were fighting words.
I think
That's the question.
Warden, you're treading on very dangerous territory over here.
Clearly.
Oh. Wait, we didn't do the judds. Oh, let's ask the dead girl. Dead girl! The dead can't be. The dead are always impartial.
I don't know if that's true. He looks over at Laren.
What?
Need to judge which one was better.
I do that. Winks is shiny.
So, who does Laren declare?
Well, it is very apparent that judging by arcane abilities, Flower here is a bit less accurate in its manipulations.
Less accurate? I made all the fruit and plants within a half-mile radius super
Exactly, the radius was the problem, Flower.
He's giving her a death stare. But she's already dead, so.
But Theodosia, is it?
Yes.
We're looking for some people in the city. I don't know if you would be able to give us directions.
Who? And perhaps I will.
Naomi, you were looking for your friend?
Uh-huh. Oh, my name is Nilumia. Nice to meet you.
Hello. And she
You-
waves her tentacle.
Yeah, you were happened to be taught by a certain mistress witch, were you? She goes by a few names. She might be going by Tasha again.
No.
Igwil?
I'm afraid at least myself and my sisters and my brother were all self-taught.
Whew. Then who founded this town?
Well, that was Granny, of course.
What's Granny's name?
Baba Yaga.
Oh, okay.
Although
The one
she
I'm-
insists that we call her Granny.
That makes sense. The one I
Oh, I know her.
hasn't visited this town, has they?
Who has visited the town?
Has one known as either Tasha, Igwil, or Sibilna?
Not to my knowledge. Would I know that, Matt? Would I? Do I know?
Visited recently? Not so much.
No.
Well, good. Perfect. So, we're actually looking to need assistance in finding some powerful witches, maybe like yourself, to help us in defeating an evil coven of hags. And I guess I should be honest here. The Hag Mother herself, if you haven't heard of her, she's probably also related to Baba Yaga, so I hope that doesn't qualify as a no thing for you.
Well, I suppose I could lend my services, but well, I don't know on what kind of terms Granny is with this hag mother. Although I have heard rumors. But I hear a lot of rumors.
Well, we are actually on some sort of errand for your granny. She wants a certain something from said hag mother, so it would be also helping the granny, right?
Actually, it would help her a lot. She'd be getting her own body back. So she'd probably be able to come visit more often.
Well, then I guess that solves it. I should say there are certain I won't have any access to, unfortunately, some of my coven's power, but I believe I'm strong enough in my own right.
Ooh, should we do a temporary coven? You know, just for the journey, portable coven.
Yes. Can I be in it?
It would take a little while, at least 8 hours.
We'll have it 8 hours.
I think we could spare the time. Our friend over here needs his witching practice in his ways.
All right, then. And then Theodosia will reach into her bag and rifle around through it a bit. Be like, where did I put that blasted thing? And then she will pull out this silvery cauldron. Found it. Huh. I never know where I put these things lately. And she's like holding it with her tentacle arm, kind of like carrying it behind her. Come along. And then she looks over into the into the distance and sees like a figure, and she calls to them Joshua, please take over the lessons for today.
Describe Joshua.
Joshua is just like this thin, lanky guy. He looks just like really just unassuming. And but unfortunately he has this kind of like hideous, like just like disfigurement to half of his face. But to all the people around him, none of them are afraid of it. None of them are afraid by his ghastly appearance. Like the children throw up their hands. They're like, Joshua! And they all run and try and basically maul him. And he's like, no! And he gets knocked over as they basically dogpile him.
I love it. And they start singing. They're like, oh my gosh, Theo's making a new coven. She's never made one. And they start like shouting, like, one for the brew, one for the brew, one for the whisper that calls down the moon. Hide your socks and give them room. They're making a coven. Boom, boom, boom.
This place is interesting.
Flower,
Yep.
I'm going to allow you to have my spot.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, he has a broom. He's practically a witch already.
Only if you wear this the whole time. And now Lumia digs into her big and pulls out this really pointy, wizardy witch hat that has stars and moons on it. And she puts it on your head.
Deal.
How come nobody identifies objects when it comes from Nilumia?
I don't have identify objects. I'd have to ask Nilumia what to identify it.
That's your fault, not mine.
This is not gonna turn me into a frog or anything, is it?
Sure.
Would you like to be?
No. He's gonna slowly take the hat off.
No, you can't. It'll turn you into a frog. You have to ask for permission from me.
Insight check.
Okay.
24.
$15. You know she's probably not telling you the total truth.
He's gonna slowly take it off. Nilumia, what is this hat gonna do?
I cast True Polymorph on you.
Is that a
So
wisdom
we're
save?
not doing combat today. We're wasting
Yeah.
stuff. Okay. Glad I set up a map.
I don't have counter spell.
Group.
Not yet, you don't, because you haven't joined the coven.
15.
That fails. You turned into a frog.
Ribbit.
No one ever believed me when I give them things.
Yeah, don't mind them, Theodosia. They do that.
You know, if my sister were here, she'd kiss you in a heartbeat. And then she might eat you.
Ribbit, hop away.
A frog can still join a coven, right? There's no discrimination against frogs.
Of course not. The wartier, the better.
Go catch the frog.
Give me a dexterity check. Frog, give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, 22.
9.
So how do you catch the frog? You can narrate it.
Just like two hands holding it as far away from herself as she can. And she walks back to Theodosia. Well then, I think this frog is going to be in our coven.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to be turned back.
Do they?
They do?
Mhm.
What is the exact restrictions on joining a coven?
Well, the ritual takes 8 hours, and unfortunately, we'll have to intermingle our magic. Something that requires hands, feet, well, at least hands and a mouth.
Fine. Melamia goes over, taps her staff, enlarges the frog, puts the hat back on the frog, and then dispels the true polymorph with dropping concentration.
The
Ye-
frog's gonna
yeah.
try to take a bite of Nilumia first, though.
Okay.
It's got a +3 to attack.
Yes.
Does a 14 hit?
You know, I'm going to allow it to bite me. Because I did this to the frog.
Well, if you just like step on it, doesn't it turn back?
It will die first, then we'll have to somehow revive the shiny.
Right now. How much damage do I take, frog?
Oh, let's see. It'll be
1 point probably.
1 piercing damage. I don't even get to roll. It's just 1.
That really hurt. My ego. I'm gonna put the hat back on you, tie it around your under your chin, and you turn back into shiny with the hat.
What happened?
You took the hat off.
Yeah, breaking faith will sometimes, have dire consequences. Flower.
That was
Did you or didn't you not agree to not take off the hat? Because I vaguely recall that. Right?
I'm pretty sure you agreed not to take off the hat.
See?
Yeah, you don't let me get to finish. You have to at least wait the whole 8 hours until the ritual is done first. Duh, silly.
fine. I mean, I like the hat. It goes with my color palette anyway.
It does.
Theodosia kind of brings you into this. It's not like a big house. It's not even a house. It's more like like a tree room, because it's in a tree that looks on the outside dead, but it doesn't. If you look in like closely enough at it, it doesn't read as dead tree. It has like magic woven into it, and it's just one room. There's like a little bed on one side. There's a place that looks like a fire would be in the middle, and like just like a couple of like surfaces with knickknacks and all sorts of stuff. And she puts the pot down, the cauldron down on where the fire is, and then she realizes that her familiar isn't around, and then she turns around, kind of like takes her tentacle parts through you, and she lets out this kind of like loud pitched kind of like cackle, and you see the large spider come around the corner and then just kind of skitter through all of you, up her arm, and then take form into like a necklace around her neck. Sorry about that. I forgot where Sterling ran off to. Can't go anywhere without him.
So what what does this ritual entail? Do you think from us?
Well, those of you that will be joining, two, in fact, we will have to join our magics together.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, we'll be forming a bit of a bond. It's not necessarily permanent.
Yeah. And so I think each of you would get to describe what it looks like to push your magic together. We would kind of do a nice little narrative scene there.
So is everyone joining, or is it just the?
It can only be between Theodosia and 2 people.
So do we hold hands or something?
First, you must present something that is true to your magic. Something. Where does your magic come from? What fuels it? That is what you must give to the cauldron. As Theodosia snaps her fingers and fire lights underneath it, but there's no wood, but the fire still is beneath it. And then she puts her hand on the rim, and water, her flesh hand, and water gushes from between her fingers into the pot. When it comes to a boil, we must put in something that is indicative of our magics. And then we hold hands and bind them together.
Laren, what are you going to put in there?
Well, where my magic comes from, Lauren will draw on her scimitars and kind of not drop it in, but dip it inside. She channels some of her blade song magic as the blade itself kind of reverberates with it.
Shiny will follow suit by dipping the dagger trick, the point of the dagger trick, into it, and using that as a focus to cast Wither and Bloom.
And Theodosia will take out a blade and cut her, and it's wrapped around the tentacle is like wrapped around it, and she uses it to cut her hand, and blood drips into the cauldron, and there's like this overflowing of smoke that is multicolored. It's red, green, a bit of blue, purple, and you feel around you this just like pulling of magic from inside of you. It feels like it's pulling from you, like as if you're a spool of thread. And around us three, these silver threads begin to weave in between all of the three of us.
All right. Over the 8 hours, the threads weave, and this thread made from combining your magics whirl around and go through your arms and into your hearts. It's not painful, but exhilarating. You're feeling the pull, the powerful magics of the Feywild surge through the body of the dead and the body of the cursed. The cursed magics, the little hexes and charms. The idea of taking the pain that has been inflicted upon oneself and magnifying out to do things both beautiful and wicked surge. And finally, the cold calculation of magic made and gotten by deals, training, and deadly accuracy. Mix. And at once, in this moment, your minds are linked for just a second. And what name? Actually, we're going to do this. Nailumia, or really Josh and Rez, you two get to decide what name comes into their head for the coven.
Oh. Let me something up real quick. I was thinking of something in Latin. Means beautiful death, Pultramors.
Josh.
Yeah, I like that.
Alrighty. Matt, should I give them the coven spellcasting thing?
Yes. What magic do they feel they now have?
So, mechanically, what you will be getting is access to coven spellcasting. So, we have a shared pool of 5 spell slots, 1 of each level, 1 through 5. And we get access to these spells: Bane, Hideous Laughter, Invisibility, Ray of Enfeeblement, Bestow Curse, Counterspell, Banishment, Polymorph, Contagion, and Scrying. And they will use whatever your spell attack modifier, your spell save DC is. And you can't cast spells of a level for which it does you don't have the spell slot, even the higher levels shared spell slot.
Can we get that written down somewhere?
Yes, I posted it for you in Stuff channel.
Molly's a mod.
Mally's did bad. We all know it.
However, to be able to cast these spells, you have to be within at 30 feet of at least one of them.
One other coven member.
Yeah. it was on a different page, so this is the other bit that was there. Unfortunately, it was split between 2 pages.
So we only have 5 spell slots to share between us. So like we have to keep track with each other what we used.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you use it to cast any spell or just the ones?
Just the ones.
I mean, that would have been really good for me, but
You can't use witch magic to divine smite people.
I know.
Well, Thread jabs you. You should have said something, Warden. Stop being a party pooper. That's okay. I didn't want, it to get mixed up with my bone stuff. That could be really crazy.
No, I don't want to be a witch. And I feel like they would have just gotten upset with me for using it to smite.
Whew, this is. I feel a little darker, and he's gonna look at Theodosia a little darker, and then look at Laren and a little chalky.
Chalky, huh?
Yeah, like
A little bone dusty.
no, like hellfire ashy.
I think they make lotion for that.
I'm sure they sell those in Lisses. I'm not sure. We should go check out.
Theodosia kind of like looks at her hand where she had cut herself, and like the cut closes and becomes like seamless. She's like, I think I feel a little. And then, Shiny, in your head, you hear Theodosia, it's like Theodosia's voice, but then a cacophony of other voices layered over it to make it very, very unsettling. Shiny, 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 shiny.
His eyes go wide. Does anybody else hear that?
You hear her talking? Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Cut off mid-sentence, but
And she just lets out a little bit of a giggle.
You feel different, Laren?
As
feel
dead as
different?
ever.
have you ever felt more dead?
Sometimes. But is anything wrong, Shiny?
No,
Alright.
everything's fine.
All right. So the coven made. The rest of you able to take a little rest. I'll ask: is there anything that Warden and Nylumia do during the 8-hour coven making ritual?
Nylumia goes around all of town for 8 hours performing good deeds for the children.
whatever that looks like, in whatever way they need, she helps them with her magic. And
And
somehow, and somehow every time she does these good deeds, it happens to be right where Laren's sitting out at the house, where she can see outside the window and see Nailumi doing this.
Oh, my hands are tied. I can't stop her. Sorry, Book.
Nice.
What book is this class from?
Oh, what?
The witch class.
Boulders.
All right. Very cool. Then with that, as we go about, we will go ahead and take our break and come back. It. Alrighty. My goodness, if I can find my buttons. Oh. Very fun. It's time for us to return. All right. So as it ends, and you've come back, is now night as this particular night, Rudius seems to be particularly vivid, and therefore between the two lights of Katha and Rudius, there's this pink hue that is given through the town as you stretch and can see floating lantern lights all around, and some that follow travelers and people from place to place to make sure they are always lit, and some of the familiars that hover around the children seem to be on guard, watching for any thieves or brigands that might be trying to do rather not good things. You every once in a while get a few brooms going behind shadows of roofs, maybe a few of the kids going for some nighttime pranks. But you and Kaimal, what would you like to do now that we have a coven of 3? And rest. I'll give it to you.
So how'd you become a witch? Is it like this?
Well, it's a little bit of a sordid tale. You see, my mother was a witch, and well, she wasn't the type to stick around, and she had a lot of lovers, and she loved to love. She loved
Hold on, let me get
life.
on first. My bed first.
She wasn't one to just stay at home. And I was raised by my father, who, well, he was the head of a nefarious cult, and they sacrificed him in order to summon their god, and, well, I appeared. Mostly because my mother sent me to him, but he was in the middle of being sacrificed, so lo and behold, they thought I was their god. Or at least their god in mortal form sent to them. It also didn't help that I had a tentacle for an arm.
Were you born with that?
Yes.
Oh.
At least I've had it ever since I could remember.
So do you still have a cult following?
If there's any of them left, probably. But generally when they see me, it's usually they fall over themselves, ask me to rid them of their mortal coil.
They ask you to kill them?
Yes.
I can see why there's not many left.
And honestly, who am I to deny them? But my siblings and I, we sort of found each other, and well, we tried searching for our mother, found out that she was dead, and well, we decided to continue on living our lives.
So are you coming to help us with the hag mother?
Oh, yes, it seems I am.
It's good. I think we needed at least one extra person there. Seems like it's not gonna be the easiest fight we take.
Is everybody else glossing over? Who's your mother, by the way?
Hey, monkey, come here.
Matt, I forget her first name. I remember her last name. What was it? I couldn't find my notebook, so that's
trying to
why I
remember.
can't
Was it Deborah?
I feel like it was a D.
Delilah? What?
No, it
No,
wasn't
that's
Deborah.
my aunt.
I know I'm teasing.
Delaney.
Delaney, that was it.
Yay, Delaney!
Delaney Briarwood.
Excuse me?
Delaney Briarwood.
Any correlations to another Briarwood that was married to a vampire?
Oh, yes, she's my aunt.
Oh. You should
We-
stay away from Whitestone. Yep. Just forewarning, just don't go in that area. Ever.
Well, my siblings and I aren't exactly on good terms with my aunt.
Oh, good, because we killed your uncle.
Oh, really? How many times?
Just the one. Technically, we brought him back and then we killed him.
Really? How fascinating. And she does look absolutely enthused.
Oh, by the way, I hope it's okay. I donated some money to the children and set them up with this little hut called the Witch's Brew. It's a tea stand. It's under the Rasgard Corporation and technically Wizards of the Rose Inc., but it is an LLC.
And I was
I think
teaching
it
a bunch of them how to sword fight. I hope
I
that's
think
not.
it was Coven 2. Yeah, right? Warden, Coven 2, right? Yeah.
I thought it was
Coven
Coven True.
Wizards of the Roast, you say?
Yeah, that's our main brand, but we're looking to branch out in different ways.
I think one of your associates was reaching out to some of the folks in Rothold, where we've been staying.
Oh, you probably know our little goblin that travels up there. I totally
Who's-
forgot their name.
Whose name I also don't remember because I wrote it down and I can't find the notebook. Whoopsie doozies.
But yeah,
But
you
yeah,
probably met
yeah.
them. Yeah. They're good folk. So you've been to the Wizards of the Roast?
Well, we kind of left town chasing after rumors of our aunt. that
Nima.
turned out-
Nima. Oh.
Sorry.
Nima. We chased after rumors of our aunt and our mother. They didn't really pan out very well.
Well, aren't you in luck? Go digging into my bag. I have this brand Marlboro's roast right here for you on the house.
Ooh.
Roast.
I hope you like a dark roast coffee.
I love coffee, especially when it's black as sin.
Well, then there you go. That's the darkest we got.
And she drinks it. As is. Black. No sugar. Nothing. Doesn't even wince.
Alrighty then. So you three are a coven now. Cool. Okay, what can you guys do?
Laren or Shiny, you can answer that too.
I was like, so what? Are we aware of like the new spells that we were?
Yeah, you kind of intuitively know them. They're based on like intrinsic knowledge.
Mm. Well, why don't you? I don't know, we can make things invisible. We can curse people now.
Sounds like I hear witch fight.
As much as I would really love to do a witch fight, I do not have this finished coded yet, okay?
Witch
Give
fight,
me like 10 minutes.
Witch fight. Well, you guys better find something else to do in town for 10 minutes.
Well, I'm sure there's other things that might interest you. Well, there's Wise Purse vending machines. At least that's what they call them.
Venting machines?
Vending machines. I believe the way they explained it is that for a bit of coin, they'll bless outgoing adventurers, and it's like a surprise what kind of potion you get.
Oh.
Well, let's go try it out.
Seems interesting.
And I will lead them across town to Wise Purse, where these 3 lady cats are sitting around a table playing cards.
Indeed. They look up and you can see behind them are 3 vending machines, all with various potions on like carousels that keep moving around, with these magical crystal buttons and a place where like a little slot where gold can be put in. And they smile at all of you, and they hit tails together, and the machines begin to glow and beat, and music begins to pour out of them as this occurs. They begin to sing.
Oh, weary wanderer, step right near to the machine of potions queer. A glint, a glow, a shimmering hue, but choose with care just one, not two. Combat calls with claws and might to strike your foes and win the fight. A dash, a slash, a fiery blaze. Choose this path and end your days amazed. Utilities charm for clever minds, unlocking doors or binding binds. A trick, a tool, a crafty one trial, what will it be? A twist of fate, a mystery. Combat utility or whimsy's delight. Choose your desire beneath the moon's light. Whimsy's wild, a playful jest, a dance of magic at its best. A bounce, a laugh, a rabbit's hat. Who knows what's hiding under that?
That was cute.
All right. So, going up, you may each put in 1 gold coin, but you can pick one of the machines. When there's a whimsical, a combat, and utility machine. And when you put in the coin to one of them, they will randomly give you a potion, which was represented by you rolling 5d12 and telling me the number.
I'll walk up to the combat potions. It said 5d12.
Yes.
34.
34. A mason jar with a yellow liquid and yellow paper wrapped tight comes out.
I figured it wouldn't be moonshine, but I can't say I'm disappointed.
And this should actually be in D&D Beyond as a potion of durability. When you drink this potion, your skin becomes as tough as thick leather that for a short time repairs itself. For 1 minute, you gain 10 temporary hit points at the start of each of your turns.
I'm not seeing it. But I can just add it.
Yeah. Might be like homebrew or other resources that have to be enabled on your thing.
Could be. What rarity is it?
This is, let me double check. Uncommon.
Shiny's gonna go up to the same one that Warden did.
Going combat.
Yeah, and got a 44.
44. Okay. Looking at this one, this is a round potion. Kind of a round bottle, perfectly orb with a long stem and almost what looks like a crystal top. That seems within it a blue and red mixture. Perfectly separated brews and turns as the two sides seem to be fighting each other. And this is Enhanced Static Shock. Immediately after a creature touches you or hits you with a melee attack made with a meta weapon in the next 24 hours, after you drink it, you can use your reaction to send a charge of static electricity back at the creature, dealing 3d10 lightning damage. Once you do so, the effects of this potion end. It is an uncommon.
Now let me go to the whimsical one. And she gets a 30.
A 30. All right. Popping out, see this kind of beige bottle and liquid that almost looks like two eyes have been worked into the glass with a little hat and two arms coming out. And as you look, it kind of moves thick like oil. And this is a common potion. The oil of the trademark flourish. When you apply this oil to an object, you assign a signature sound that accompanies the object when it's used. This effect is permanent unless removed, as is a curse.
I literally just came back. Did we wander into Ojima land?
Oh my god.
You just came back?
Yeah, literally, like,
Laren!
oh, so sad.
You missed the song.
There was a
Very
musical
beautiful
number.
song.
I'll watch it. Oh, would you watch it?
Oh.
Oh, need to.
Now Mia gets this, and then her eyes instantly dart towards Shiny, because now she has a total plan for this.
All right, so before you, three cats oversee three vending machines that are essentially gotcha machines that you put in a gold and out comes a potion. You can choose between the combat, the utility, or the whimsical machine.
Yeah,
So-
chaos. Whimsical.
All right, so then you roll 5d12.
That was a 31.
All right. 31. Out comes what appears to be like a pine cone in which moss grows out, but there's a potion stopper at the top. This is uncommon potion called Moss Pot. After drinking this earthy mixture, your form quickly shifts and shrinks. You immediately polymorph into a mossling spirit. And this is as if by the spell, and this effect doesn't require your concentration and ends after an hour.
Larry instantly looks at Shiny.
I guess Theodosia.
I think she would choose Whimsy as well. She would.
I love it. Roll those 5d12.
2, 3, 4, 5. 21.
All right. Comes out in a little green rectangular bottle. And this little aqua blue potion. And as you pick it up, it feels cold to the touch. And kind of raises the hairs on your arm. When poured into a non-magical liquid, it turns the liquid invisible for 1d4 hours. If the liquid the potion is poured into is larger than a 20-foot cube, the potion has no effect. It's a lot of liquid you can affect.
Is lava a liquid?
Yeah. Indeed. So I would think so, right?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, just ideas here.
definitely is. All right, so that you can decide what anything you'd like to do next.
Are we ready to go fight a hag?
Before we set out, Baron is going to give you each a bottle. The last time we tried to go into a domain, we ran into these tree friend, right? I thought it would be good to have some sort of precaution. So these are going to be oils of slipperiness. If you want to apply it, it will give you the effect of freedom of movement for 8 hours.
Maybe we should apply that right when we get to Kamorda.
Oh, good point. It does take 10 minutes though.
Exactly. Or maybe right before we leave for Kamorda, in case we get interrupted. So I have a question, a ruling question. I have the spell create enclosed plane, where I can create an elemental plane, where I can create a portal, a 30-foot portal to like an elemental plane. If I was to do that, it just technically says like you create this portal and it does the damage of 12d6. But if I was to specify, say, the elemental plane of fire and choose a, because it tells me I can choose a place, you can target a destination in general terms. Would I be able to go elemental plane of fire lava pit? And
Yeah,
then
that
we were
makes sense.
able to use that potion on the lava pit.
Yeah, this makes sense to me.
Now Lumia will mention that thing, that potion pop out. I could create a portal to the that makes a lava pit if we want.
Is it permanent once you put it in there, or is it on a timer?
My portal only lasts an hour, but it does take a minute to do. So we would kind of have to do it somewhere and either lead her there.
You mean Ishara Knight?
Yeah.
Doesn't she
Or-
seem to see through a lot of things?
Exactly. So, other option, I give you guys to buy me a minute of either telling her we retrieve the scythe, look at this, and talking to her while trying to pass it over, or however we're going to pull this plan off. And then I create it. During that minute.
I don't think we need to. The lava thing was kind of just suggesting. I don't know how effective it's gonna really be.
Okay.
It would sure be funny though.
It would be funny.
What more reason do we need?
True.
I mean, is our plan still to go in there and be like, here we retrieve the sickle, give it over to her, and then give her the hair clip at the same time?
I mean, we could say something like, to wield the sickle, you have to wear this.
I think she's gonna recognize that though. She has seen it before.
That's what I'm saying. We can't use magic or so let's just do the old sleight of hand thing where we put it, unwrap the. Does the scythe have a hilt or like a handle?
Yeah. There's a handle that has like 4 holes to put your fingers into and hold.
Okay. So let's maybe wrap part of it in leather. Make it look natural, and then just stick the braid in there.
We do realize handing the to her, she might be a little more powerful.
What shape is the hair clip? Like, is it general?
It's like in a little circle.
Can we somehow put the sickle in a box and somehow disguise it as, like, you know, a little clip thing you have to undo when you open the box? Then that way, before she even gets the sickle, we could get her to touch it. Then we could somehow
work.
I do not know.
What if?
Well, I mean, she only has to grab it, right? Like, and touch it, like, willingly. She doesn't have to hold it, correct, Matt?
Correct.
Yeah, so then that would work. What were you gonna say, Shiny?
Well, I was gonna say maybe we can turn the hair clip into a lock on a box. That way she has to touch it.
Yeah, that's what Laren was saying. Like, put that as, like, the opening. And then put the sickle inside. So we're delivering that to her. But before she even gets to the sickle, she has to go through that.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to have the sickle inside.
But what if she uses Mage Hand?
All it depends on how convincing a single warden can be to make her trust us, right?
Well, but I mean, what if she just planned on using Mage Hand anyway because she's just too hoity-toity to open a box? I mean, it's a good plan. But you've got to think of a reason to not. What about, can we make a box that has like an anti-magic field? And we'd be like, oh, we had to put it in this so that nobody would know we have it and we wouldn't be attacked, or so that it didn't hurt us, type of thing.
I mean, we could just make it so the box was so heavy that a mage hand couldn't open it.
Oh yeah, that would work too.
We make a full sized box that's heavier than 20 pounds.
Get out.
Just make that a lead.
Get out of the
Yeah, that works.
Yay, we get to box crafting.
Very cool. All right, you can spend more time and you can enlist the help of the kids in this kind of magical town and how to do this. And easy enough as maybe another day here. So, again, anything of interest y'all want to do? So, like, so you got the box. Anything else? Any other preparations besides making the box that we want to like kind of look into or highlight?
I'll include Theodosia in our hive mind link if she wants to. But other than that, I can't think of anything.
She will, but she will warn you that occasionally you might hear stuff. And when so is does the hive mind thing kind of operate as like just like a shared able to speak in each other's minds all the time?
Yeah, it's like telepathic bond, but lasting longer and has some couple other perks.
Every so often, like when it takes effect, every so often you'll hear multitudes of whispers out of nowhere. And Theodosia warns you that it's part of her curse that comes with the magic that she gets to wield. That unfortunately she is plagued by these whispers, and they will slip through the connection every once in a while.
Lauren thinks it's pretty lit.
Anything else? Are you doing anything? Mia? Alrighty. In that case, since you've spent a little bit more elongated time here, you are around while the days go by and the various magics are taught, and because of that, you are able to each pick up a new spell. And what I'd like is for you to kind of look at the one that you're able to give, because I'm kind of assigning it, and give me the scene of what it looks like for you to learn it. I did just put it in stuff. And Laren, Nailumi, you can switch if you want. Would like to lead us off.
I think Laren hasn't done her old bard stuff in a very long time now. So now that we got a little bit of time while the box was being made, she kind of started playing her lyre for a little bit. And as she was doing that, she's not very used to this coven thing yet, and all the shinies of flippin' Fey magic started spilling through. And somehow she manages to enchant a bunch of kids that she didn't really want to enchant. Everybody started dancing and things like that. She was very troubled by that, but yeah, that's essentially what happens when she learns the spell, the Festival King.
Despite herself, she dances like, oh no, oh no!
I think I was, as I would kind of tend to do, kind of just teaching random kids how to just fight normally with weapons instead of using magic. And I was on my horse, and I guess I pissed a kid off, and they reached out and did a shocking grasp on my horse, and I just like shot 60 feet forward on my horse.
Nice. And what vegetable cart did you ruin?
Oh, it's got to be cabbages.
Cabbages. Shiny and Nylumia.
Poor Nylumia. She was flying around helping the children out when she didn't realize that somehow her wings started creating a pixie dust that landed on these kids and a few bicycles that they were riding, and they start levitating.
Nice. Bunch of them. Whoa! Give me my broom!
Sorry, I had to let the dog out. We're playing with the kids.
So yeah, you can, if you want. I put in stuff. Everyone got an extra spell for being here. And what spell you got. And everyone was just doing a scene of what it looked like for them to learn the spell.
Oh.
It's in stuff.
Laren did the Festival Kings, I heard.
Yeah.
I think so. Shiny was giving a lesson to the kids on Fae deals and how to properly talk to Fae without getting trapped in a deal. And one of them got a little lippy, and and he said something along the lines of, "You're not gonna, no Fae's gonna trick me like some kind of pumpkin." And then he turns him into a, "Oh, you want to be a pumpkin? You don't think you're a pumpkin, huh? You don't think you'd be turned into a pumpkin?" And turns it into a pumpkin. Or jack-o'-lantern.
Yes. Very nice. Okay. And any little vignette for Theodosia? I know I didn't give you anything fun, but you've got a lot of fun witchy things, so.
I have just been going through all of this. I suppose the only thing I can think of is, do I get my witch's hut?
Yeah, if that's what. Is that your grand hex?
It's one of them.
Yeah.
At this point, at this level, I get where did my grand hexes go? At this level, I get 4 grand hexes.
Ooh.
But I wasn't sure on our traveling situation, so I did not take the witch's hut specifically because I didn't know our traveling situation.
I think you're teleporting, but I mean, you do, I think, have to go because your plan is to go to Comorta and then travel again, right? Probably to where Sharnay is.
What the fuck?
Rasgard.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're going to teleport, and then there will be traveling.
Hmm.
So it's up to you. but they don't have a group mount as of yet.
I'm like reading the witch's hut and how it works.
Shiny, you actually do see here Sulfurin is here.
Oh,
This is where you actually left her, I believe.
Yeah, we did.
I think she does find you as she goes, off it isn't the Fey King coming to visit the little witch town again.
yeah, it's a pretty cool place. How you making out here?
Pretty good. It's kind of like the Feywild, but it's a lot safer, actually.
Well, that just means it's not as fun.
For those who still have power, I suppose. But
You know I can fix that for you. That offer still stands.
sits down. By giving me the pieces, right?
By giving what?
Me the pieces, right?
By restoring you to a semblance of what you were before. Mostly.
Please understand. I was there. I watched them scream for mercy and help to all the queens and kings and lords of every court. Nothing until they were gone into dust. And now you're saying, you're talking about giving me their pieces of the people I watched die.
No. We can give you your pieces back. And we are intending fully to bring back those other pieces as well.
Think you can find mine? If you're saying you actually give me back specifically what was there and all that was mine, then yeah.
Shiny, I have an idea.
Hmm?
Guess what we're carrying around? That's carrying a bunch of Fey energy. That probably has what she got taken.
But do we have a way to distinguish them?
We could try. We haven't tried to use it yet. We've only put things in there. This would be the time, and you need somebody that's Fey to be able to control the doors that Asharnai created. This could be what Sal needs to help redeem themselves in their eyes by helping others get through.
He'll look to Sal and say, I may already have your pieces. We can see if you want to give it a try. Don't want to force you into doing anything you don't want to do. And Fey or not, you'll always have a home in the Summer Court.
I mean, if what you're saying is true, and is just mine, yes, I'd be open to it.
Thea, is there a place we can go for some privacy?
There's plenty. There's I think she would direct you to the there's like a few different indoor classrooms or meeting halls that generally are used for like bigger things, but are relatively unused for most of the day today. So she'd escort you or show you where those are.
Sal, you coming with?
Get out.
Yeah. She lights up, and you can see as she comes, she stops, and in this little pack, she disappears for a moment when she gets to the house and has this pack, and she comes out in her fur garb of a soldier, but made of leaves of autumn. You can see sewn together a bow made of a tall oak tree that you once slept under, Shiny. You recognize that of those who were always meant to keep all of you safe as you enjoyed the endless summer of the wilds. She kind of looks on with hope.
Nylumia, you want to bring out?
Yeah, I think we're all going to be needed in this. Thinking about it, if Laren and Thea could use their connection to you to help channel their magic to strengthen yours, why, Threnna, if you can help me, you have more connection to the spirits and death than I do. I have control over the Luxon a little in time, but if you can help me pick through what spirit, and maybe Warden, you can keep her calm, because you know how she gets a little blue, and that skeleton appears when she messes around with power. You don't need her turning radioactive and lighting up a town of witches.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Well, I'm wondering too, like, the things like to go where they belong. And I'm wondering if the part of Sal that might be in here would just naturally be drawn to her more than any of the other parts. You know what I mean?
We can hope. Again, Shiny, this is the first time opening this box. And it's going to be kind of like Pandora's box, because there's a lot of Fey energies held in there. So keep one piece coming out while the rest have to stay behind. I mean, even if they're not conscious, they're still conscious. That's forcing even Archfey energy to stay behind and trapped and not receiving a body. It's gonna be some work.
I also asked my sister's friend to come. Says Safirin, and you see this figure whose skin seems pure black like shadow, with a red tie and black suit, and dark black hair, just eyes that glow red, with a toothy, pointed tooth smile, carrying a potion bottle of glowing water. I brought I brought water from the Well of Dreams that goes to the dream realm of Fae. Maybe one of the last memories. Lord of Summercourt.
Do I know this person from either meeting them before or by reputation?
I believe you've heard of Bob Yuri.
Yes. I'll give it. And you would be?
Bob Yuri,
Oh.
Regent of Dreams, follower of Sayori.
Well, Bob Yuri, it's nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you, I feel like we're old friends. And I'm sure we will be needing your contribution. All right. Should we get started?
All right. Each of you can tell me what you are doing, and we can do appropriate checks.
I think we should start with the beacon.
Okay. Now let me cast Demiplane. Enters her Demiplane, comes back out, holding this kind of vibrating, radiating beacon that just has this pulsating energy of Fae souls almost glowing on it and reaching out for everything as she kind of places it gently down in the middle of the group. Okay, guys. Oh. And she is going to start accessing it and opening it slowly, allowing the next part of the phase to happen, which would, I guess, be Threnna to kind of control and hold back some of it as Shiny searches.
As Threnna concentrates, and though she's not using Karina, but her own scythe, she concentrates, it glows, her eyes glow blue, but a soft, not the fire. And I think here, I believe, Warden, you were trying to help her.
Yeah, I think I'll cast Warding Bond on her, help her keep her grounded.
Right. You can give me a charisma check with advantage.
Uh, 20.
The 20. She puts out her scythe, and it almost looks more like a bridge as it comes out. And Bob Yuri begins to drip dream water on and whispers, "Your sister is the most wonderful Fae of dreams. Follow her. She will see you home." And it begins to glow bright. And you can now see small motes of prismatic light are gathering, seemingly various Fae spirits. As this happens, the walls all slightly bend inward, like an implosion, but just slightly. The ground rumbles with the immense power that is being used here. Threnna shakes a little bit, begins to sweat.
Shiny will grab or take Sal's hand and just raise it up so that, not taking her closer to it, but raising her hand up towards the beacon to see if any of the energy seems to be more drawn to her than any other part of it.
Okay. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Nope.
Just give me a wisdom check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Take it and you begin to see various more begin to light up, swirl around her hand, some kind of spark against her, like a blue static pushes them back. And now I think forming around her seem to be many of the bits that truly do belong to her. But as they do this, between their prismatic light and the blue flames, there seems to be almost scarred tissue that appears in the air, like a scar to her soul. Markings, strange, that were put here, it seems, by those who stole at the League of Miracles. Responsible for taking this seemed to seal her off in order to make sure she couldn't reclaim it easily and ruin their power source.
Seeing that, he's going to take a tighter grip on her hand and cast Greater Restoration.
Okay. Well, you did your thing.
Oh, okay.
So, I think Theodosia and Laren, you two might work together here, or how would you like to do this?
Yeah, Laren can heal. She would just draw both of her scimitars and hyper focus as she casts Tasha's otherworldly guise on herself as she channels her spell power into her blades instead of her just like precision, and try to cut those things off from her essence.
I think for Theodosia, blood is her tool. So I think if she would cut Threna's hand and cut her own hand and use the connection of their blood as a way to do it.
So with this, the light of Shiny's Great Restoration, surgical precision. So I think this can be managed with an attack roll, I think, Laren. And I think you're spellcasting Theodosia.
$26 for Laren.
21.
All right. And then all this lights up, your energy's moving, the guidance, the power itself. Naomi, have you actually put effort into this, or did you just open it up?
She has not, and this is where I wanted to kind of jump in. As she sees these energies because I'm just purposely gonna cheat here, but I want to also throw in. Now, Lumi watches these energies, and she sees almost an archfey energy leak out. Matt, I want to see what would happen if this was to fail in a time. Is Nailumi has that power at the moment to either make things succeed or fail. She just wants to see a glimpse of what could be of Sal if we were to allow more than just Sal.
Okay. As you peek into the various possibilities and they split, you see where through the net that Threnna has made with her power, there is holes, and first just a few motes of other spirits get through. And then it's as if all the others notice. And instead of the ones that had just sort of gathered, there was a surge. And as they burst through the little holes, the holes grow before the whole net and barrier cracks, knocking her back as Threnna hits the ground. As she does, an accidental burst of energy gets put in, raising undead, animating the spirits themselves into ghostly ghasts that then push themselves further into Sal. Her body contorts. Seven pairs of wings rise from her back, some skeletal, some mutated and leathery, and others insectoid but menacing. With razor sharp edges, she rises as the heads of satyr and elf and sprite and redcap burst from her. And she echoes all the voices and heads at once. I am Faye. You feel the whole town crackle as it seems the barrier between this realm and the Feywilds might fully crack.
Think now, everybody, if they pay attention and have a high enough perception, sees Lumia's smile, just smirk in a weird way for one quick second. And you probably catch her say, "So that's what the new Queen of the Winter Court would look like." Huh! And then she snaps her fingers and erupts time and manages to pull the exact pieces out and forces the other ones back.
Nice. Normal flow. The energy now purified. The curse lifted. She breathes. And you can see already there were signs of aging. The toils of a mortal body. She had already had great hairs, as if was catching up for the hundreds of years that she had lived, and more rapid aging was besetting her. But those fade. She's young, going from an appearance of probably late 40s to 23. Features soft, muscles lithe and deadly. The bow sings. I am Siltherin. I am Siltherin. When she says that, there's choruses that seem to accompany her voice. She glows bright. and almost looks like plants grow from her quiver, shape themselves like arrows, poisonous vines, and hard thorn of roses. She looks, and few of the arrows seem to sprout these beautiful blue blossoms. She has a tear run down her eye. You get the sense there's more power than maybe was there before. And then she just hugs Shiny with everything she has. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. This is the mission. This is the goal. How do you feel? You look great.
I am me, but everything is greater somehow. Oh, I feel amazing. Yes, I'm back. And Babiri states, it's no small thing being sister to Archfey. And reconstituted by an Archfey himself. She nods. So you should bear it with great responsibility. And then she just starts running and hugging everybody. So it's like, ah!
For a brief second, Shiny can feel almost like heartburn bubble up, but it tastes like brimstone. And his smile fades really quick before he paints it back on. Yeah. Where this is amazing, Sal. And I can't wait till you get to go home. I'm just going to just bask in it. And he's going to step outside, and he is going to cast Hidden Paths on himself. He's going to burn every single charge of Hidden Paths, and he's just going to basically teleport himself 300 feet away, and then puke. And I think maybe if I can flavor it, the puke almost comes out like, what would be hellish, I guess? Like an ichor, maybe?
Yeah. I think maybe black ichor with a gray liquid of sticks around it.
And he'll just take maybe like 20, 30 minutes in solitude to like just recover from that.
Nice.
As Naomi gets the hug from Sal, she kind of, I think, saw the emergence of the power of Sal and realizes there might be even a little more than just the beings of the Archfey that brought her back. And she looks at her and goes, "You're not just brought back. I think there is a little something extra in you. I think there's a touch of possibility left inside of you. Don't forget that."
She nods. Claire, as she hugs you, you're more familiar with the evidences. What slight infernal thread do you sense in her?
Pet her back. Oh, it must be good to be back. Enjoy.
Anything from Warden?
I just give him a hug and say I'm glad we could help.
After like 25 minutes of Shiny not returning, Nalimia goes looking for him.
Oh boy, it's 300 feet away. I mean, the kids would probably. I mean, I'm sure somebody would have seen him, and if you would have asked around, he's not like trying to hide.
I'll let Molly go and then I'll come find you.
Theodosia's just watching this all unfold, having absolutely no idea what has occurred because she was too busy looking over her spell list. But she just muses. Somehow I feel like my sister Rosfira would question how quickly I'm willing to jump into blood magic rituals. But she's not here, so.
What, people don't just jump into blood magic rituals?
Well, Misty and I do a lot. And
Okay.
unfortunately, Basalt comes along with us because he has no choice.
Facts.
I do too, by the way. I think we're going to be friends.
And she kind of like reaches out her tentacle head to shake with you.
Shakes a tentacle.
Hey kids, have you seen my Loren flower?
Oh, they went over there to puke.
Okay.
Actually, you did hidden paths, didn't you? I'm sorry, Shiny.
Yeah, but he would have done he would have to do 5 of them in succession. So like he would have appeared, disappeared in like a path.
Oh, I see. So they might have seen them.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Well, he must have had too many pastries.
Yeah, he really doesn't know how to use magic really well. Like
He's
something went
learning.
wrong.
He's learning. All right, thank you.
Teleport.
He should learn a lot faster.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like he's catching up. Those are advanced classes. He's not there yet, okay? I know he's a little older than you guys, but it's okay. Sometimes it takes them a little longer.
All right.
I bet she flies off quickly. Shinrel.
Yeah. Hey.
Are you okay?
How's Sal feeling?
I mean, I think they're pretty happy, but how are you feeling? That was a lot.
Yeah. It does. I thought it would get easier over time, but it's just not. And he just sort of kicks dirt on top of the ichor that's on the ground. Yeah, the kids probably shouldn't touch this. I don't know what to do with it. It's gross and
Only you had a cleric. Oh wait, you're not that anymore.
Cast prestidigitation and just clean it up. It's okay. I did it a couple times. But you gotta think it worked.
no, yeah, it's absolutely worth it, and I would do it again. I just, yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
No, it's definitely hard, and I think the next time is going to be the hardest. So I'm glad that you got to see what it's like, because just think once we finish this, you're going to be doing that to more than just one.
Well, yeah. No, I'll be ready.
You're doing a good job, you know. At first, I wasn't really sure because you had such a floaty attitude and you were super kind and caring, and it was really good, but it just wasn't what a king needed to be, really. And I'm glad that even through the trials and things we faced, that you still managed to keep that part of yourself and yet find the man that I know you are.
Thanks, Grandma. Yeah, I mean, I've grown up a little bit, which is odd to say as an immortal being.
Tell me about it.
But I think what it comes down to is I realize that, yeah, I believe in certain things. I still do. I've not changed my beliefs, but I've realized that my responsibility to our people is more important than my own comfort, ideals. You know, I'm committed to blending them as much as I can, but when they come into conflict, I'm always going to choose our people.
And I'm glad you're for that, because those are the right ideals, and I think you're doing a good job. And you have Mars to be by your side who's going to keep you on track. I'm glad I left the hands of the Fae in your guys' hands.
Yeah, I'm still not sure whether I want to thank you for that, but I do appreciate you being here. And I don't just mean right now. I mean these years ever since the Shadow fell invasion.
I'm glad I was able to be here to help you along this journey. And, I mean, do you really think your cousin Warden would have done a better job? She winks at you.
Absolutely not. He would have declared war on the Shadowfell and probably hell.
And probably also Vasselheim.
Oh yeah, that was a given.
And yeah, who knows if he would have stopped. I think it would have gotten to his head a little bit.
Yeah. And quite honestly, I'm not even sure that he would say no to Threnna if she was like, hey, let's make some undead fae everywhere.
Oh, you should have totally saw what I almost did. Oh, man. I'm so glad I found that book. Because there was a chance I almost created the Queen of the Winter Court, and it would have been Sal, and she might have caused something really bad to happen.
Oh, well. Yeah, Shiny has no idea what to say to that.
I might have illusion what I saw.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, right?
That's scarier than Laren.
Yeah. And talk about undead fae. Whew, man, this would have been interesting. Oh, we should probably get back. I don't want Sal to worry that, you ran off right after you healed them.
Yeah, no. Yeah, let's go back.
She
Does
flies
Sal
right up
have
to you.
No, good.
flies right up to you and boops you on the nose. Remember, just keep to your heart, and you'll do just fine.
He smiles and starts walking over. Does Sal have a way to get back to the Feywild? If not, Shiny will send her there.
Well, I think, remember, we were going to try to see if they could take over being the Fey Crosser once we get rid of Sharnai.
I know, but I'm sure they would at least like to
Go home for a little bit.
minute. Yeah.
That's true.
And it's I can always make it so that she gets to spend some time at home and comes right back when we need her at the right time.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea then. I'm sure she'd like that.
Yeah, she can get like a 2-week vacation in the Feywild before, but then actually come back tomorrow our time, or whenever.
Perfect. See, you're so thoughtful.
All right. And with that, Sal, I think, kind of nods. And Bobby gives her a little medallion in case you need to return to your sister's realm. She nods and able to set her up there. And I'm assuming at the end of all this, we're heading over to Comorta.
Yeah, I think we would have to rest at Comorta, though, right? Before we head on.
Yes, we would probably, yeah. I think we'd get another rest here and then wake up and go.
All right. In that case, we're in for tonight and start next week at Comorta. And there.